As we gather together across Queensland, we acknowledge the traditional owners of the lands on which we meet. We acknowledge the acts of violence and dispossession that have occurred in recent history, and we say sorry for the grief experienced by First Nations people as they were separated from family, land, community and culture. We pay tribute to the ongoing efforts of Indigenous and Torres Strait Islander people towards reconciliation, equity and inclusion, and the work to have an Indigenous voice enshrined in Parliament. We note that many of the projects nominated here today are the result of work done by Indigenous and Torres Strait Islander people to create more inclusive and richer communities, actively participating in shaping their communities as either community representatives, local government employees and elected members. We pay special recognition to the First Nations people joining the awards ceremony today.
And a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Kay McGrath, and once again, it is my privilege to be your host at these LGMA Queensland Awards for Excellence. I'd also like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we're gathered. I'm Kay McGrath from 7 News. Yes, I'm still there. Filing the occasional story. Well, thank you. I figure you keep your head down long enough, you can get away with lots. How fabulous is this, to be here in person after being in the virtual world for the last umpteen number of years. We've got a lot of eager, excited, friendly faces here gathered at the State Library of Queensland, and I know that many others are watching from their workplaces across Queensland. And the sun is shining. Have you noticed that? After 21 days of rain. So we're in for a sunny weekend, a sunny Friday and a sunny weekend. So we've got lots to celebrate, I think, in Queensland. There's an action-packed program for you this afternoon with these awards. And then, of course, there's the opportunity to hang back and enjoy some beverages. I was chatting to somebody earlier who'd made the trek from Kingaroy, and I asked if they were travelling back, and I was assured, no way. So it's an opportunity to celebrate and do some serious networking as well while you're at it. And talking about networking, can I encourage you also to not be shy about applauding our winners and our finalists, but also feel free to take social media photos on your phone and help spread the news and the good work that's being done across local government in Queensland. You can pop on the hashtag LG Awards, and I'm sure the organisers would be very grateful for that. So, as I said, we have an action-packed show for you this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, so buckle up. There are 9 announcements this afternoon. We're going to acknowledge all the teams and the projects that were finalists, and then applaud the winners, of course, of each of the 8 awards for excellence categories. Then it's going to be time to announce the runners-up and winner of the Queensland Australasian Management Challenge, which is always popular, I know. I hope that the expectation, the excitement is building, and I hope you've got your fingers, toes, whatever else you cross, that your project might feature on the podium today. You might also want to dip into the gift bags that you have here in person. There's a publication there that was recently released, and you'll be able to follow along with the awards ceremony, maybe take a guess at which nomination is going to be successful. But more importantly, the detail is there if you want to contact any of these people behind these projects or any of the winners, because you could see an opportunity that could be applied to your own community or workspace. Because one of the main aims of these awards really is to share all the learnings, all the great work that's being done by councils, so we don't waste time reinventing the wheel or ploughing the same field, as my mother used to say. And of course, we're here to recognise and celebrate the outstanding work undertaken by all the local councils across Queensland. So, the 8 award categories acknowledge that, and despite the difficulty of the past couple of years, which we're all terribly familiar with, local government has continued to initiate new, innovative and impactful projects to better support their communities when they need it most. The diversity of these projects makes the judging process difficult. You hear that every year, but it is very difficult. Some of the categories and the wide range of projects nominated is extraordinary. So I think that the judges have tried to identify the project which is the best exemplar of the category and the one in which the council has done the best, considering the context in which they're operating. And I'm told narrowing down the finalists was arduous, and sadly a lot of projects won't get a mention this afternoon, but that gives you an idea of not only the quality but the breadth of nominations that have come in again this year. So I think it's time and fitting that we put our hands together and thank our judges this year, who were Brett De Chastel, Glenys Fisher, Luke Houghton, Leanne Mash, Greg Meek and Carla Tromans. Thank you, judges, for all of your hard work. Never ever an easy task, but you're outed now. Congratulations, of course, to all the nominees, to those of you that are announced as finalists. Well done to all of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let us get the awards underway. And the first winner to be announced in the 2022 Local Government Awards for Excellence is in the category of Excellence in Innovation. Now, this cutting-edge project or initiative has adopted a new and a different approach, leading to improved or new service delivery and performance. This is a highly contested award, traditionally demonstrates that innovation can come, as we know, in many shapes, and over the years it's included social programs, disaster responses, engagement approaches and technological innovations. So let's see who the finalists are this year. And the first one is AI Material Recovery Facility, Cherbourg Aboriginal Shire Council. Cherbourg is investing in sophisticated recycling technology and infrastructure in order to enhance the material recovery facility it runs, and which undertakes recycling across the whole region. The AI-enabled facility demonstrates the importance of advanced recycling technology in addressing landfill and emission concerns when reducing waste. Fast-tracking advanced infrastructure will help the industry recycle more of the packaging waste generated each year, and thereby creating valuable recyclable new products while keeping problematic waste out of the community and contributing to the conservation of Australia's unique flora and fauna. Our next entry is Children's Library, City of Ipswich. Now, Ipswich Libraries has built Australia's only standalone purpose-built public children's library. It was designed with an emphasis on rethinking the whole customer experience, from tailored wayfinding signage, colour palette, the choice of finishing and layout, all providing a relaxing, inviting space, as you would wish, for children and for their parents. It's specifically designed for children from birth to age 12, so those young readers can gain confidence using the bespoke children's catalogue interface, specially designed to deliver a child-friendly, image-based search experience to promote early literacy and easy browsing. Sounds exciting. Our third finalist in this category is Moreton Says, Moreton Bay Regional Council. Now, this is a major engagement program involving an innovative social licence research framework. This is the first time, apparently, that this research methodology has been applied across a local government area anywhere in Australia. Developed through extensive internal engagement and with research partner Vocanic, Moreton Says is about keeping track of the things that matter most to the community. It captures community values, identifies communities of interest, and measures trust and approval of council over time. Now, more than 4,000 people took part in this initial survey in 2021, And regular surveys are now underway to do a bit of a deeper dive into some of the key issues that were identified and the projects. Last but by no means least, mosquito treatment drone trial by Redlands City Council. Hear, hear. So Redlands City Council partnered with agricultural technology company ProAgCo to develop and use drone technology to treat these pesky mosquitoes in hard-to-reach, environmentally sensitive areas within the Moreton Bay Marine Park. As you would imagine, mosquito management is typically pretty labour-intensive and resource-intensive. It involves the use of quad bikes and amphibious vehicles, and sometimes requires officers to apply chemicals by hand while they're laden down with 25-kilo backpack sprayers. Not an easy job. Now, by incorporating the use of drones into the program, Redlands City Council's reduced its environmental footprint, it's improved accessibility and working conditions, and it has decreased treatment times and costs, things we love to hear. Congratulations to each of these finalists in this category. Joining me on stage to present this first award is Tim Fines-Clinton, and you all know Tim. He's the executive partner of King & Company Solicitors. Tim, welcome. We could have given you a trickier seat, but we chose not to.
It's a good effort.
Welcome, Tim.
Thank you, Kay. Good afternoon, everyone. King & Company are the LGMA's principal partner and have been so for many decades, and that's not an exaggeration. We are a Brisbane-based firm of lawyers. We have 20 lawyers and a dozen support staff, and those lawyers and support staff dedicate each and every day of the week almost exclusively to doing work for Queensland local governments. It's because of that long term and ongoing support from councils right across the state, big or small, rural, remote, that we are happy to be here today to assist in this ceremony, and we're grateful for your support, and we certainly wish all this afternoon's winners all the very best. So in relation to the Excellence in Innovation Award, I am pleased to announce that the winner is, and I already know this because a judge just told me, but here's the surprise. The winner for Excellence in Innovation is City of Ipswich Children's Library.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the process will be that our winner will come to the stage. Tim will do the congratulations, and then if we can invite you to pose for a photograph, that would be wonderful. Thank you, and congratulations. And Lucas is our photographer this afternoon. Congratulations to the City of Ipswich and everybody who's joined us here in person or online this afternoon. Well done. It sounds like a great initiative, so important one too. And thank you, Tim. Thank you very much to King & Company Solicitors for once again supporting not only the Innovation Award but so many things that the LGMA does for its members, including conferences, webinars, and the Executive Management Program. Couldn't do it without you. Let's move on to excellence in workplace wellbeing. And that certainly has been brought into sharp focus, I'm sure you'd agree with me, over the last 2 years, dealing with the stresses and the pressures and the uncertainty of this pandemic, not to mention, of course, floods and weather events and various other events happening around the globe. I suspect that all workplaces have a better understanding of the value of psychological safety for their teams. So the finalists in this category are Wellbeing Program, Mount Isa City Council, Now, the City Council has sought to address employee health through its new sporting organisation employee access policy. The policy aims to encourage and support new and existing staff to invest in positive wellbeing choices and invest in more connection with the community. It means that eligible staff are able to receive a reimbursement of up to $300 each year to go to membership fees to a local sporting organisation, a club, a team or a gym. Great idea. This not only encourages the council staff to keep physically active, but it supports the local sporting clubs and organisations in a really practical way, so a win-win. Our next finalist is Quilpie Shire Council for Staff Wellbeing Week. Now, recognising its workforce needed better access to services which would improve the physical, psychological, emotional and social health of its people, Quilpie Shire Council developed a health and wellbeing program. The program provides services ranging from skin checks, blood pressure and glucose tests, to encouraging that all-important healthy active lifestyle, and subsidised gym memberships, free swimming pool access to an employee assistance program which provides face-to-face consultation, which I'm sure many of you are aware is pretty much a rarity in the outback. Council also provides financial planning and superannuation advice and dietary workshops, so every aspect of a healthy lifestyle is touched on there. Our final finalist in this particular category is, from the Sunshine Coast Council, Zero Lost Time Injuries in Civil Construction. Sunshine Coast Council's Zero Harm initiative has reduced civil construction's historical lost time injuries to zero and created a positive flow-on effect to presenteeism, employee engagement, long-term productivity, project cost effectiveness, healthy employee lifestyles and enhanced workplace conditions, something we all want to see. The civil construction team delivers infrastructure including roads, bridges, drainage, waste and coastal structures. And these assets are used by a population of around 350,000 up there on the Sunshine Coast, across almost 2,500 square kilometres of the region. The civil construction team is celebrating 16 consecutive months of zero lost time injuries for numerous council construction work sites. Well done, Sunshine Coast Council. Now, NB Lawyers' Jonathan Mammerell is going to join us to present the Workplace Wellbeing Award. Welcome to the stage, Jonathan.
Thank you. So at NB Lawyers, Lawyers for Employers, workplace wellbeing is really an important part of any organisation. That's what we really think. The word wellbeing is quite broad. It captures many elements, such as emotional health, physical health, mental health, and importantly, the steps taken to ensure safety. At NB Lawyers, we believe workplace wellbeing doesn't just happen. It's really ingrained into a culture of an organisation and really built from the top down. So we're working with a number of local councils in Queensland, assisting people and culture and human resources teams deal with various issues on the workplace, such as job protections, workplace bullying complaints, unfair dismissal issues, investigations. And what's really clear and apparent is that these are manifestations of pressures on councils around recruitment and retention of people. And as such, workplace wellbeing and subsequent programs with buy-in from managers, leaders and HR teams are really integral to wide-scale change. The winner of this award has really embodied that workplace health and wellbeing strategies and making a conscious effort to positively influence the overall health of the council. So I'm going to open this award. I don't know who the winner is, so it's going to be a surprise for me. The winner of the award is Sunshine Coast Council.
He's applying the jacket and approaching the podium. Jonathan, congratulations to the Sunshine Coast Council.
There you go, mate. Congratulations. Well done.
Congratulations once again, and thank you to NB Lawyers, Jonathan, for supporting the award, and congratulations to all the finalists in that category. I don't think there's one workplace that's not touched. That's by workplace health and wellness becoming a huge issue in recent times. So well done. Let's move on to our Excellence in Community Shaping Award, which is all about exploring the idea that governments shouldn't just be echo chambers for existing community views, but rather take the opportunity, and even perhaps they have an obligation, to help shape those views. To use the knowledge and information you have to promote community wellbeing, sustainability and cohesion. Now, the first finalist in this category, City of Ipswich, Ipswich Central Partnership. The City of Ipswich has embarked on an innovative placemaking journey to create a shared vision for Ipswich Central. The approach enables decision-making through a collaborative program where locals can be actively involved in shaping the change. The partnership is a group of 27 passionate volunteers who are hands-on in the delivery of authentic citizen-led action. The partnership may also be called upon to provide advice to council, to share updates with their networks and to rally community support. So this approach has led to significant community changes in Ipswich Central, and it's helped shift the expectation that change is up to somebody else, it's somebody else's job. Instead, building a sense that everybody in that community has a role to play in the Ipswich Central revitalisation. Our second finalist this afternoon is Cookshire Council with the Rising Tide Cooktown and Cape York Expo 2021. For a while, it looked like the Cooktown and Cape York Expo 2021 would never get a run. Due to be celebrated in 2020, COVID, of course, put paid to that, as it did to so many other events. But happily, it was only postponed, and the Rising Tide Festival was held in 2021. This was a community celebration, and it was a catalyst for regional economic renewal, highlighting far north Queensland and Cape York's very unique history, culture, visual art, performing arts, agriculture, the tourism, and both Indigenous and non-Indigenous businesses. The event incorporated an action-packed 10-day regional showcase of all tropical North Queensland has to offer. The expo focused on Cooktown and the surrounding region's historical heritage to inspire, to challenge and to educate not just the locals but also visitors to the region. It's enhanced local community wellbeing. It increased awareness of the significant reconciliation story, which again is unique to this specific area. So pleased that the expo finally got a run. Our third finalist is Atherton Men's Shared Physical Activity Program by Tablelands Regional Council. Now, a health needs assessment in 2019 to 2022 conducted by Northern Queensland Primary Health Network showed something surprising, that older men in the Tablelands region have low levels of physical activity compared to other areas in far north Queensland. I haven't heard a reason why, but anyway, the Tablelands Regional Council set about addressing this problem by embedding some positive behaviour changes around the physical activity and healthy living habits. The Atherton Men's Shared Physical Activity Program was created, and 27 Tablelands men have celebrated the completion of a 16-week all-abilities exercise program for over 65s. 65, of course, being the new 35. I'm sure they're feeling the benefits. This program was a collaboration between Tablelands Regional Council Atherton Men's Shed, Malcolm Fraser from Atherton Community Health, I don't think it was the Malcolm Fraser, and Carla Barletta from Far North Queensland Health and Fitness. With great results, Council now plans to share this program with other men's sheds and various groups. Well done. And our last finalist in this category is the Wandoan Soldier Settler Scheme, Western Downs Regional Council. A community-driven initiative, the Wandoan Soldier Settlers Avenue of Honour lines the pathway within O'Sullivan Park and features over 100 individual plaques. They commemorate each soldier settler family that moved to the area in the 1950s as part of the Commonwealth Government's Soldier Settlers Scheme. Wandoan was an identified settlement area for returned soldiers between 1952 and 54. Honourably discharged soldiers were chosen by ballot to receive land and then to move to the area with their families and establish working farms. Delivered in partnership with the Wandoan community, Wandoan RSL sub-branch, the Regional Arts Development Fund and Australia Pacific LNG, the Avenue of Honour was officially opened in April 2021. Congratulations to all the finalists in the community shaping category. Now, Preston Law, very proud sponsors of this award, have been unable sadly to join us, but Susan Jarvis from the LGMA board is very happy to present the Community Shaping Award on their behalf. Looking resplendent. Please welcome Susan to the podium.
Thank you, Kay, very much. I'm pleased you said I was from the LGMA board. I didn't want to tell anybody that I'm also from Kingaroy after you had a little Mary.
Well, I hope you're staying down.
Thank you. Now, Preston Law are one of LGMA Queensland's platinum partners, and they have actively supported the Awards for Excellence and several other programs across many, many years. Based in North Queensland, they host the Indigenous Council CEO forums for us, and when in Cairns, and also present informative and topical information. Preston Law's expertise in local government advisory, native title, cultural heritage, probity and procurement is what sets them apart from other law firms. Gosh, I'm getting a bit there. With the largest legal team in regional Queensland, Preston Law takes an innovative, fresh and pragmatic approach to solving legal problems. I am pleased to be able to present this award on behalf of Preston Law, and I too don't have that inside information from any of the judges, so this will be a surprise for me too. So the winner of the 2022 Award for Excellence in Community Shaping is my neighbour, Western Downs.
Congratulations, what a fabulous project to be recognised here today, and good to know your neighbours, Susan. Brilliant. Congratulations. Snuggle up and Lucas will get a lovely photo of you all. Social distancing is a thing of the past. Thank you very much, Susan. Again, a really diverse range of nominations, all having a really positive impact on their communities. And Preston Law, Susan, have been a platinum partner of LGMA for many, many years. So thank you to Preston, and thank you, Susan, for coming down from Kingaroy and doing the honours for us there. Let's move on, ladies and gentlemen, to excellence in sustainability. For this award, the project or the initiative has enhanced the long-term sustainability of council and or the community. It may be through more sustainable use of human, financial and other resources, or it might be more directly related to environmental sustainability. Now, there are 3 finalists in this category representing 4 very different initiatives. So the first one is from the City of Gold Coast, Labrador Illegal Dumping Program. Now, so Gold Coast is with us. That's good to hear you. Don't be shy. In a bid to tackle increases in illegal dumping in the suburbs, which nobody wants, the City of Gold Coast has rolled out a dedicated team and program with increased signage, collaboration, and some regular local patrols around various neighbourhoods. Now, they're using overt and covert monitoring, along with some pretty good support from the local community, both in making reports and sharing their CCTV footage. The city's illegal dumping team has been able to undertake thorough investigations when offences do occur. And thanks to this, the community support officers have been able to issue fines to these dumpers, and it seems that this hip pocket hit has certainly proved to be an effective mechanism for behaviour change. Well done. The second finalist this afternoon is Net Zero and Next Gen Climate Resilient from the Council City of Logan. Over many years, ladies and gentlemen, we've heard talk of climate targets for 2050, perhaps 2030, but one council will make net zero in 2022. Despite unprecedented expansion, the City of Logan has committed to be net zero by the end of this year and to be a next-gen climate change resilient council. Through its climate change resilience strategy, Council has delivered a range of renewable energy and sustainability initiatives and leadership of the South East Climate Resilience Alliance. That's a model for local governments now Australia-wide. Well done, City of Logan. And the last of the finalists in this category is Sunshine Coast Council, Recreation Parks Plan 2021 to 2031. Sunshine Coast Parks connect with residents and visitors in so many different ways, whether you're packing a picnic, exploring the playgrounds with the kids, connecting with nature, maybe improving your wellness and fitness, or celebrating a special occasion. The new Sunshine Coast Recreation Parks Plan 2021 to 2031 is going to serve as a roadmap for parks on the Sunshine Coast. It was endorsed by Council in December last year, and the plan will assist planners and managers within Council and the development industry to design and deliver areas that achieve Council's strategic goals. It's going to assist the community in understanding how, why and where Council locates park activities and infrastructure that support their recreation. Interesting program. Tony Riley is with us this afternoon representing Eureka, part of the Energy Queensland group. Hello Tony, and welcome to the stage.
Thanks Kay, thanks everybody. Goodness, almost like being at the Oscars, but marketing told me to stay away from the jokes so we don't have any punches thrown. Look, it's a privilege for Eureka, it did work, to support this Sustainability Award. Eureka's been privileged to be a part of these awards and present this award for quite some time now. And it's a fantastic way for us to recognise the relationships that we have with councils right across the country. Our sustainability solutions are committed to supporting businesses and councils to achieve their net zero carbon emissions, which now targets are quite substantial on councils in this day and age. Our varied solutions range from PV solar, that might be PV solar for a council, wind farms that we're building in council regions, we've got a number of those on the go across Queensland and across the country, battery energy storage systems that we're building, and working towards decarbonisation of transport, particularly around fleet for councils, which is quite important. Utilising our solutions, Eureka will support more intelligent and connected communities right across the country. Some of the projects we've been involved with, as large as the QIC partnership at Logan Hyperdome, which was announced today by our Minister. And it's the largest rooftop solar PV system in the Southern Hemisphere. It was designed, installed and will be managed and maintained by Eureka. Battery energy storage systems such as Bowley Plains that we've done up in Townsville, and some great work with the Townsville City Council up there. We're now rolling batteries out across many communities in the state of Queensland. One we're really proud of is the Queensland Electric Superhighway. And no, it's not a big scale electric set. We're actually putting in charging stations right across Queensland, and we're on to phase 3 of that and working with a number of councils to place those where they get the best community benefit. And facilitating emerging 5G small cell deployment is another big one that we're working with councils on. So look, that's enough about ours. I think it's more important that we get to the winner of the Sustainability Award for this year. And they said it'll be really easy to open, just flick it out, but it wasn't. Thanks for that. And the winner is the City of Logan, my old hometown.
Some really exciting initiatives underway. Congratulations to the City of Logan on yours, that's wonderful. Certainly a vote winner, Tony. Well, it was last weekend. Now Lucas needs you all smiling and looking to the camera. So net zero. That's all right. Very good. Well done, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Tony, once again, thank you to you and to Eureka for supporting the Sustainability Awards. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to excellence in collaboration. This is often a complex project involving genuine collaboration with multiple parties, both internal and external to council. The first finalist in this category is the Hub, Balonne Shire Council. Now, witnessing the challenges faced by young people and upskillers, torn between that desire for education and the demands of family-run properties, one small community in remote southwestern Queensland has developed a hub precinct project that is in fact changing the face of collaborative learning, innovation and building capacity in the bush. It's located in the administrative centre of St George in the Balonne Shire, and it officially opened in March this year. So the Hub Country Universities Centre Balonne was developed in partnership with Balonne Shire Council, St George and District Chamber of Commerce and the Country Universities Centre. The result is a co-designed, community-led, first-class $5.6 million build equipped with the latest technology, dedicated tertiary study spaces and after-hour access, library collection, teenage area, children's area, makers space for innovation, 3D printing, ag tech and robotics, e-meeting rooms and business spaces, including working spaces for hire. Sounds fantastic. Worth a trip to Balonne Shire. Second of our finalists is Phillip Street Communities and Families Precinct, Gladstone Regional Council. This precinct brings together core social and human services in just one location, connecting people with support and opportunities for inclusion. The precinct, the first of its kind in Queensland, currently connects the community with service providers, including council, also the Department of Communities, Child Safety and Disability Services, the Salvation Army, and many more. Having essential services located like this in one easily accessed hub has strengthened partner relationships and dramatically improved the referral process between organisations, as you could well imagine. And because community members can easily access multiple services and resources in that one place, they save significantly on travel costs and, of course, the stress attached to moving around. The precinct is accessed by approximately 1,000 community members each month for a huge variety of reasons, and it's a groundbreaking model suitable for replication across the state. Our third finalist in the Collaboration Award is Beachmere Shoreline Management Project, Moreton Bay Regional Council. The Council's project set out to create a legal pathway for foreshore property owners to build seawalls to protect their properties from erosion. Through collaboration between Council, the state government and traditional owners and the owners of more than 200 foreshore properties, Council's created not one but 3 pathways. So one to build a new seawall, one to gain development approval for an existing unapproved seawall, and one to manage natural dunes and delay the need for a seawall. These multiple pathways reflect the needs and priorities of property owners, the state government and the council. They maintain the rights of the property owners to choose if, how and when they build seawalls while meeting the objectives of the state and council. The collaborative approach has resulted in cost savings for all the stakeholders, with council reinvesting its savings in supporting dune and mangrove management. Also making the finalist list this afternoon is Local Laws Review Project, Moreton Bay Regional Council. As society's changed over the last decade, so too have the needs, of course, of communities. And recognising that laws need to keep up with the times, Moreton Bay Regional Council embarked on a project to update all its local laws to better reflect the expectations of their community. This has resulted in the most comprehensive local law review ever undertaken in Queensland. Moreton Bay Regional Council's local laws span across more than 32 diverse topics. The review has considered each topic with extensive community consultation and engagement, including collaboration with internal and external stakeholders. And this has informed the improvements to be made in redrafting the new local laws. I'd like to welcome Stephen Robbins from the Department of State Development Infrastructure, Local Government and Planning to announce the Excellence in Collaboration Award. Welcome, Stephen.
Thanks for that, and good afternoon, and it's great to be here on behalf of the department to pause and celebrate all the great work that's going on across councils. I think it's far too frequently do we get the chance to sort of look at all the great things and think about all the good work that's going on and the benefits that's having in communities right across Queensland. In particular, it's great to be presenting the Collaboration Award. Obviously, it's something the department, through Local Government Division, we look to do every day with councils in working on the projects and activities we deliver, and it's great to see the way councils are embracing the opportunity to collaborate to deliver projects, services, infrastructure to communities in the best way possible. I'll leave it there and announce the winner. Opening envelopes is a fear of mine, so I'll be there in a moment. And the winner is Boulogne Shire Council for the Hub.
Huge congratulations to Boulogne Shire Council. Well done. Serious collaboration there with St George and the District Chamber of Commerce and the Country University Centre. Teamwork, dreamwork. Well done. Congratulations. And thank you very much, Stephen, for your good work. How are you going? You hanging in there with me? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. The excitement mounts. We are going to move on to excellence in teamwork. As I mentioned, that popular hashtag teamwork makes the dream work is often used for a very good reason, because in fact it is very true. A group of people pulling together for the common goal can achieve much more than mere individuals working alone. The last 2 years have demonstrated just how good teams can deliver for their communities despite challenges and impediments and pandemics. The finalists in this category are Facade Improvement Program, City of Ipswich. The City of Ipswich program was designed to incentivise businesses to improve their facades and is part of the overall strategy to encourage wider investment by private business and property owners in the city area. Eligible business and property owners can apply for a dollar-for-dollar matched funding of up to $15,000 from the City of Ipswich to support improvements to their facades. The application and the guidelines take into consideration time constraints, of course, for small business owners, and the need for a simple, straightforward, streamlined approach. The program has a strong focus on engaging local suppliers and contractors to complete the works, which, of course, increases the economic benefits to the Ipswich local government area. Our next finalist is Light Touch Service Reviews, Redland City Council. Welcome, Redland City Council. Through its Light Touch Service Reviews, the Council harnessed 691 ideas for savings and efficiencies across the whole organisation. Every employee had a chance to chime in with their ideas, with 139 ideas shortlisted for further analysis, and the top 80 being endorsed by senior management. So far, 30 of those initiatives have been delivered or transitioned to business as usual. The result was a $2.34 million financial benefit in the 2020-2021 financial year, with savings for the current financial year already at $1.44 million and counting. Ongoing overall benefits are forecast to top $10.3 million. They've also been gains in time efficiency, more flexible and hybrid working arrangements, and a reduced environmental footprint. Well done. Next, Sunshine Coast Council with Ground Up COVID Recovery Plan. Now, in response to the impacts of COVID-19, Sunshine Coast Council's been successfully delivering the Sunshine Coast Investment Attraction Program since 2020. It's now forecasting an economic impact of $1.6 billion and the creation of 5,125 full-time jobs in the region. The Sunshine Coast Investment Assistance Program was developed to support economic recovery and accelerate shovel-ready projects. With a focus on long-term job generation, Council worked with local firms to map a pipeline of quality development to support those future jobs. It established a business of response champions group of senior managers from within the council to investigate any of these opportunities, to respond quickly, and then to provide some valuable assistance on the projects. Celebrating teamwork, it's now my pleasure to introduce the sponsor of this category, Paul Calvert from Gaydon's. Hello, Paul.
Good afternoon, everybody. I've really been enjoying this. This is the first time I've been to these awards. I've been really impressed with everybody and all of the work that you guys do. And I think you should all be incredibly proud of the work that you do. I am obviously not from Australia, from my accent. I've been here 15 years, and people's often like, when I get asked, what's Brisbane like? What's Queensland like? I say it's the best place in the world to live. And it's because of you. The work the local governments do is absolutely fantastic. I did have a prepared speech. I totally went off base. Teamwork is obviously absolutely fantastic, and the winner is... Redland City Council. Well done.
Thank you, Paul. Who doesn't love a man who rips his prepared speech up? Well done and well said, and congratulations to Redland City Council, who are swiftly making their ways, swiftly but elegantly, descending the stairs to join Paul on stage, accept their well-deserved award. Hello ladies, welcome. And then Lucas is going to get a wonderful happy snap of you all together, looking delighted. Yay, Redlands. Woo-hoo. And if you're enjoying this afternoon, Paul, what a pity you weren't at some of our dinners in the past. I hope you can hang back for a cocktail afterwards. And congratulations again to Redland City Council. I was down there recently, actually putting in some work for Channel 7 with Q Weekender, and we had a lovely time highlighting some of the wonderful attractions in the area. Well done to all of our finalists. I'm not playing favourites here, I want you to know that. Let's move on to doing more with less. Now, this category, doing more with less, recognises projects or initiatives from Category 1 councils, that's the smaller Queensland councils, that have applied some lateral thinking, some creativity, increased productivity or simplicity to drive improvements. And these have not come at a big expense, but have improved services or systems. Judges said this one caused them a lot of headaches, a lot of debate, as it was very difficult for them to split these finalists. So let's see who they were. The first, AI Material Recovery Facility at Cherbourg Aboriginal Shire Council. Now, we've already heard about this project because it was a finalist in the innovation category, but you'll remember that through its AI Material Recovery Facility, the council set the benchmark for recycling technology in Queensland, as well as leading the industry sector in Australia. So this council is making strong action on waste in its own backyard through investment in technology, manufacturing capability, and jobs. Our next is the Elders and Vulnerable Persons Disaster Information Initiative from Wajal Wajal Aboriginal Shire Council. Now, Wajal Wajal Council has created disaster information that is simple, it's direct, and it relates specifically to the communities in both English and the local Kuku Yalanji, I hope I didn't muck that up, language. Residents are provided with brochures and magnets to let them know what to do in the event of a disaster, and some personal information sheets that contain important information, you know, such as medicines, contact names, numbers, all of that is provided for them. Council also provides emergency packs for the elderly and vulnerable ahead of an event. The packs contain basic things like grocery and personal hygiene items, and they are designed to reduce the financial and the mental stress for community members. It also works with the local health clinic in transporting local dialysis patients to the nearest facility ahead of the event. Staff transport the clients, they set them up in their accommodation. Much of the time, these staff stay with them and reassure them until the event is over, and that make sure that they're safe, they're comfortable. Staff are sacrificing their own preparation time, as you could imagine. Well done. Please welcome back Tim Vines-Clinton from King and Company Solicitors. I wonder if he's been speaking to the judges again.
I have no inside information on this one. The winner for doing more with less is Cherbourg Aboriginal Shire Council.
Good, welcome to our representatives from Cherbourg. They excitedly descend the stairs.
Just one of you.
Too shy. Well done. It sounds like an awesome project. Lucas looks happy. Congratulations, please pass that on. Leading the country with the innovation. Well done. Doing more with less. And thank you very much, Tim. You can put your feet up now, I believe. Okay. Right, we're down to do. Let's keep moving. We're going to go now. We're going above and we're going beyond. This is one of our favourites, I think. It's because it's the only award that goes to an individual. So the above and beyond nominee has to be somebody who has indeed done just that, gone above and beyond their stated duties to deliver added service to their community or indeed to their council. So they won't have received any additional pocket money for their work, and it's most likely been self-generated, showing a genuine initiative for the benefit of the organisation and, of course, ultimately the end user, the customer. I would like you now to welcome to the stage Andrea Peters, the Chief Growth Officer of LGIA Super, who are proud supporters of the Above and Beyond Award. Welcome back, Andrea.
Thanks, Kay. It is great to be part of the awards ceremony tonight and to see you all in person once again. For those who may not be familiar with us, LGI Super is a profit for members fund dedicated to growing your superannuation. We have been on this journey with Queensland councils for more than half a century, looking after your retirement savings and investing in your communities, your councils, and with individuals. LGI Super is committed to remaining a community-focused fund that, whilst open to all people, retains really strong links to your councils and your communities. We've been a proud sponsor of LGMA for over 5 years, so we're a platinum sponsor, which demonstrates our commitment to you and your communities and the councils. For those of you who may not be aware, this last period has been a lot of change for the fund, and you may have received some member comms for us on this. So in July 2021, LGI Super merged with Energy Super. And in this last month, in April, we completed the acquisition of Suncorp Super, SPSL. We are now managing over $31 billion, which we are also looking to invest in the Queensland communities, and we have over 260,000 members. Our increased size and scale can help us deliver better products and services, lower fees and costs, and really greater investment opportunities in your communities. Adapting to a changing world and focused on long-term growth for our members and their families is at the core of what we do. We have one of the highest member engagement rates for a super fund, and we will be there with you throughout your journey in life and as your financial situations change. We are also an open fund and can help you and your friends and family too. By becoming an LGI Super member, your friends and family can also enjoy the same solid long-term growth and trusted advice and reliable service that you do. In addition, you will soon, for those of you who are members of LGI Super, we will be changing our brand. So you'll be hearing about the new brand across the group within the next month, so look out for those comms. Now, now I'd like to introduce to you this individual was selected for representing innovation, drive, and professionalism in their field. They are true altruists and have demonstrated proactive initiative to help others in their community. And tonight, I'd like to announce the Above and Beyond Award for 2022 is, and I don't know who it is either. The winner is Sebastian Martin of City of Logan. Come on down.
Congratulations, Sebastian. Now, while Sebastian makes his way, let me tell you why he's won this award. Following a flood event 2 years ago, Sebastian took it upon himself to explore opportunities to improve access to important information to support Council's impact assessment, decision-making and response to extreme weather events. Bear with me. You've got to stay here, Sebastian. Do not go anywhere. Okay. Andrea, you may take a seat if you are so inclined. Thank you. Or you might like to keep him company because he'll be a bit lonely because I've got... Keep him company, I would. He looks very friendly. Okay, let me start again. So there was a flood a couple of years ago, and Sebastian saw an opportunity here to improve access to important information to support the Council's impact assessment, decision-making and their response, right? Using initiative and hours of his own time, he created the Local Disaster Coordination Centre dashboard, which is displayed on a large screen in the centre, helping the team make some good decisions during a disaster event. The tool presents a highly visual display of current information such as rainfall data, feeds from various cameras around the city, power outages, evacuation centres and road closures. Key information is presented on a map to allow interpretation in a locational context. Data is updated frequently with the option to turn on the capture of camera images at key road and bridge flood points to present a video view of water rising and falling. It provides near current information with data updated every minute. So this real-time, highly visual information supports a rapid response where it's needed to help our community stay safe. A truly great initiative, supporting the community, done in your own time. Now, Sebastian, you're the one that gets invited to the microphone. Come and share a few words.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm not sure what I'm going to say.
How are you feeling?
Well, I'm speechless, but yeah, no, it's not only my reward, it's, I think it's teamwork. I got my inspiration working with my colleagues doing some disasters. So it took me 2 years to think about this dashboard, and I'm still on my way to improve it. There is still heaps of things to do. But yeah, I'm very proud of this reward, and I'm gonna keep working for Logan's people, and we have a great community. And hopefully I can share my skills with you guys that we can avoid some deadly floods in the future. So yeah, I'll be happy to have a chat with you. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Sebastian. We're very delighted that you've made Queensland your home. I think we're the winners there, and I'm not sure what you make of this unusual weather we're experiencing. Andrea, thank you so much, and LGIA Super for supporting this award once again. Okay, let's move on to rural management challenges. Some of you know that late last year, the 3 rural management challenges were held. These were held regionally, and they include a team of 4 council officers and 1 committed team mentor. All the Southern Queensland, at the Southern Queensland event, which was held in Dalby. Congratulations were extended to the winner, the Western Downs Experience. Second place was Toowoomba Regional Council's Claw, and She-Force from Southern Downs Regional Council came in 3rd. The North Queensland Challenge took place in Innisfail. Thank you to the Cassowary Coast Regional Council for hosting. Congratulations to the winning team from Mount Isa City, the Leichhardt Legends. Team Bark from Townsville City Council placed 2nd, and taking 3rd place were the Coastal Crusaders from the Cassowary Coast Regional Council. Hosted in Emerald, the Central Queensland Challenge saw the trophy go to Rockhampton's Rocky Renegades, Second place getters were the Black and Gold Bushies from Isaac Regional Council. The Council Hers from Livingston Shire Council took out third place. Well done to all the teams who took part in the 2021 Rural Management Challenge. Plans are already underway for the 2022 challenge. You can check out the details on the LGMA website, and I really recommend you do and start working on your team names. Quick, smart. Okay, one left. Let's move on to the Australasian challenge. The 2022 challenge event was hosted in person in Brisbane on the 27th of April. A great opportunity once again for face-to-face contact and activities. Jardine Lloyd Thompson, JLT, proudly sponsored the Australasian Management Challenge again this year. So I would like to warmly invite Craig Hinchliffe to say a few words. There you are, Craig. Welcome.
Thank you, Kate. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I have got a note, which I'll keep brief, I promise you. JLT Public Sector has for many years now proudly sponsored the LGMA Australasian Management Challenge, both nationally and here in Queensland. We are very happy to do so again in 2022 and note that the Management Challenge develops the principles of collaboration and collective action. Collaboration and collective action underpin the philosophy behind JLT Public Sector's long-term support and provision of professional services to the local government-owned risk and insurance mutuals here in Queensland over the last 30 years. Over the past several years, and indeed recent months in Queensland in particular, for reasons that I don't need to explain to anyone in this room, Management Challenge participants have responded to the overlaid challenges presented by the prevailing circumstances in both positive and very creative ways. This year, the commitment to the Management Challenge has again been entirely wholehearted and the outcome's truly impressive. The Queensland Local Government colleagues participating in the Management Challenge have shown once again resilience and perseverance and risen to the opportunities presented by their participation in the Management Challenge, and that which will only serve them and their councils as well as the sector and Queensland communities into the future. Absolutely finally, on behalf of JLT Public Sector and indeed your JLT Public Sector colleagues, sincere and hearty congratulations to all involved, participants and winners in the 2022 LGM Queensland Management Challenge. Now I understand back to Kay and Peter.
We're going to bounce
the announcement
around.
of winners.
Thank you very much, Craig, and thank you to JLT. Let me introduce the brains and the talent behind the challenge, the LGMA CEO, the big cheese, Peter Irvine, to say a few words about the wind and the blazings. What went on?
Thank you, Kay. I'm not sure how I feel about the big cheese, but we'll leave that alone. Now, the reason I get to talk for this bit instead of Craig is because I can dish some of the dirt on what went down at Challenge. It was great to be back face-to-face, as everyone said. The chaotic and excitable atmosphere that is the Australasian Management Challenge can't be replicated online. The teams that made it to Challenge Day were amazing. They had every excuse in the world not to come. We all know what was going on. And some of the teams actually ended up with only 4 of their 6 their team members turning up on Challenge Day, thanks to the COVID. But they turned up and they all gave it a really good crack. We had music, we had raps and riffs at introduction, team rooms were personalised, team uniforms included twister socks. I've got some Brisbane people here with their twister socks. Oh, they're quiet today. They weren't quiet on Challenge Day, let me just tell you. Crazy wigs, suits from Townsville. And there was cheering when tasks were completed, and I think we should introduce that in council, by the way. I think that's a really good way to go. There was running up and down the hallways to submit tasks, lots of sneaking into other rooms to have a look-see, which is legal, just in case anyone's worried. And teams met each other in interactive cross-teams challenge for one task, and in another task debated whether execs should be paid more than technical specialists in council. Oh, I got some response on that. And just in case you're wondering, I think on points the affirmative that they should got up in the end, but I'm not sure if that was about the quality of the debating or the quality of the argument, I don't know. They did a radio interview defending council's decision to give media training to staff and solved one of those age-old problems of what to do with a white elephant multi-storey car park, which it had anticipated would be a significant money earner for council, but you'll be shocked to hear when COVID hit and everyone stopped working in the city, failed. But look, councils should be so proud of their teams. They worked incredibly hard, they met all the deadlines, and they were great representatives of their respective organisations. And more than that, a showcase of the fabulous talent working across Queensland local government. So well done all teams. Craig's going to he's going to give out the certificates for the teams when they come, and you're welcome to come down. So I'm going to go to the placings. I'm going to make sure I get this in the right order because I've got 3 envelopes, so there's a margin for error here. Okay. So, third place. Third place for the Australasian Management Challenge 2022 Queensland is Western Downs Regional Council. We drive real change. Come on down. Come on. You weren't this slow on challenge day. Now, I will just say this was the noisy team on the day, and next year they'll be in a room on their own, but we didn't know that, so. Well done.
Lucas has got his wide-angle lens on.
Well done, Craig. You've done this before. Thank you. Oh, that's me. Lucky me.
Winners are grinners. So quiet we are now.
All right, on to second place, the runners-up. And second place in the challenge is, it's hard to know with their name, Rockhampton Regional Council Rocky All-Rounders. Now, the Rocky All-Rounders can't be here today, but this was one of our COVID-impacted teams. They arrived with only 4 team members and no mentor, and they rocked. Kelly, Zach, Aaron and Emma powered through the day. See, I'm so proud of them. They did such a good job. I'm getting choked up. They powered through the day and said the small numbers meant they had no time for second guessing. They just got on with it. Well done. Such an amazing job, Rocky. And we'll wave to you. I know you're watching in council. And Craig, I'm going on to the winners. I think we need a drum roll for this one. All right. And the winner of the Australasian Management Challenge 2022, Brisbane City Council, Mianjin. And they get the trophy too.
Thank you, Peter, for doing the honours there, and congratulations to Brisbane City Council, Mianjin. Well done. Woo woo! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you manage, Lucas? Oh, he's going to the back row. That's it. Snuggle up. Well done. Also got Craig in there, looking happy. Well done. Happy, Lucas? Enjoy. And there we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. That brings us to the end of the formalities this afternoon. I'm sure you'll join me in congratulating all the winners, the finalists, and just as importantly, all the nominees who've all helped celebrate some really wonderful achievements of local government council over the last challenging 12 months. As usual, it's been a pleasure being with you. So lovely to be back in person, and I'm always blown away by the calibre of the entries. I think it's remarkable. I hope you all have a chance to enjoy the refreshments out the back a little bit later, but before we do that, let's leave the final word to the really bigger cheese, the LGMA's president, Andrew Chesterman. Welcome, Andrew.
Thanks, Kay, and welcome everybody. What a great event it is today to see such awards. And it's easy just to say you're all winners, but it just shows the depth and diversity of experience across our sector. And when you think about what we do as a sector for our communities, it really is truly remarkable. My nickname was Cheese, actually, in school. And I had two older brothers. They were Big Cheese. I was actually Little Cheese. So thank you, Peter and the LGMA team, for putting everything together today and making it such a success. Can I acknowledge that Alison Smith, the CEO of LGAQ, is here in the audience as well. It's great to see your support, Alison, so thank you. And I also just want to acknowledge our corporate partners that make all this really possible. So LGIA Super, they've got most of our money, I think. NB Lawyers, Eureka, King & Company Solicitors, Preston Law, the Department of State Development, Infrastructure, Local Government and Planning, Gaydens and JLT. Now we are having some refreshments out here. There's a networking function on the terrace. This is really the opportunity to talk to people you don't know. The thing that makes our sector stronger is this concept of remarkable alliances. It's when you see somebody today, or you read about it in the magazine that's been produced, and you think, gee, that's really good. I wonder what they've done. I wonder how they did that. There's no monopoly on great ideas, and we as a sector can pick up the phone to anybody in the sector and ask them how they did something. So I really encourage you to do that. Out of today, when you get back to the office, you want to talk to somebody who's done something great, who's won an award, or one of the nominees. There's some fantastic ideas there. That's what makes these awards multiply, and you get that multiplying effect. So stay safe. Enjoy the networking opportunity, and on behalf of the LGMA Queensland, soak up the celebrations and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.